Hi everyone, I'm Roxanne. I'm an Ascension coach with Twin Flames Universe, and today I want to talk about 4 reasons why you are not in union with your twin flame yet. Before I go into these 4 reasons that are very common as to why people are not in their union yet, I just want to make sure that you know that there's no judgment in any of this. So if you find yourself, and likely you will find yourself in one of these 4 points that I'm gonna bring up, you don't have to judge yourself about it. This is not about making yourself feel bad for being where you're at, because the way to move forward on your twin flame journey is always about accepting where you are right now and giving yourself that love and that acceptance that you desire. Number 1 is you are seeking love outside of yourself. This is a really common one. Most people who are starting on their twin flame journey will find themselves there. It's when you are looking at others, and very likely your twin flame or your twin flame person, for love, for the love that you are not giving to yourself or willing to give to yourself. I found myself there, and still to this day, I have to remind myself that my love comes from within me. It comes from God or the universe, whatever you prefer. And it doesn't come from my twin flame. It does not come from my family. It doesn't come from, anyone really in my life. It comes only from God, from myself. So what often happens is that you meet this person that you feel is your twin flame, and they give you this really good feeling, right? There's such a good feeling inside. You just want to be with them all the time. They make you feel so loved, cherished, and seen. And then maybe this starts to fade away at some point, or maybe they're starting to mirror to you things that you don't want to look at. And it's likely that you are still looking at them to give you that love or that good feeling that they were giving you initially. So in this case, you just need to turn the focus back on yourself. And what I mean by that is that you go within, even those places that you are in pain and maybe you don't want to look at, you go to those places and you give that love to yourself. And if you've never given yourself love, this is really something that could take some time to practice, but you're really just choosing love in those places. And, love will naturally fill those places up. There's a chapter in the book, Twin Flames, Finding Your Ultimate Lover here, that explains the tool that we use to heal separation. It's the mirror exercise. And, if you're not sure how to navigate loving yourself, in the book, they describe how to do that. There's 4 steps, and you basically just pinpoint the places where you're feeling a lack or an upset, and then you go and you love yourself there. So yeah, all you need to do is to put the focus back on yourself. If you find yourself wanting something from your twin flame, it's okay to just be aware of it. You don't have to judge yourself. And then just give yourself what it is you're seeking from them. Maybe it's validation, maybe it's compassion, maybe it's, you want to feel really desired by your twin flame. Well, you need to first give that to yourself. You need to desire yourself first. You need to be compassionate with yourself. You need to give yourself the validation. And because your twin flame chooses as one with you, they're going to choose, or they're going to give you those things naturally. It's just going to happen because you're not separate in truth. Okay, number 2 is you haven't fully committed to the twin flame path yet. This is another pretty common one. And it's good to be really clear on why is it that you're here, why is it that you decided to start the twin flame journey, or why is it that you want to start the twin flame journey? Because oftentimes, if we're tiptoeing around the topic, or we're kind of scattered and not sure if we really want to commit, this can definitely block your harmonious union or your union with your twin flame, because you are not fully committed to loving yourself, and you're still allowing yourself to, oh, maybe if things don't really pan out, then I'm just going to go to plan B. So yeah, this can also look like you are still, doubting the journey. Like you're not sure if it actually is going to happen for you. This could be a reason why you're not fully committing to the path. Or maybe you're still wondering if you'd rather go for a soulmate, And just to give you some clarity on that, if this is you, the thing with a soulmate is that you will have a relationship with them, right? You'll be able to connect with them and maybe have a beautiful relationship for some time. But soulmates aren't meant to stay in your life eternally. They're not made to grow with you forever. Because you're not making the same core choices. So eventually the soulmate will leave your life. They're gonna exit your life when you continue to love yourself and heal yourself. So your twin flame is, designed to be with you. They are your perfect match. They are meant to be with you romantically as well, because they're your teacher, your best friend, your ultimate lover, and your partner. So twin flames were created together as one and are meant to continue to grow for all of eternity. So if you might be having some confusion about, what should I be choosing, a soulmate or a twin flame? Well, the wisest choice is your twin flame, because your twin flame is you, and they will fulfill all your desires in a perfect divine counterpart. But if you are having doubts and you aren't sure that, you want to commit fully, maybe just look at that. Maybe ask yourself, why is it that I don't, want to fully commit to the twin flame journey? What am I afraid of? Or what are my doubts here? And I strongly recommend that you, learn as much as you can through this community, Twin Flames Universe, because there is so much information out there that is false about twin flames. And Twin Flame Universe, which was created by my gurus Jeff and Shaleia, will give you everything that you need to know and the truth about twin flames. And everyone in the community is here to build you up and to encourage you to continue to walk towards your union and your harmonious union. So I strongly recommend that you study the material, that you get to know what the twin flame journey is about, and then make that decision once you have more clarity. Number 3 is you are numbed out to your desire to be with your twin flame. This one, I actually have been experiencing this one on my journey as well, and so I completely resonate if this is you. But oftentimes, the reason why we're not moving forward or we're not in union yet with our twin flames is because we are numbing out to our desire to be with them, to the love that we have for them. Maybe we're afraid of feeling our feelings because we've been really hurt in love before. And everyone has, on some level, if they're here on earth, has been hurt in romantic relationships. That one is a given. And I understand that if that is what you're going through currently, but know that it's completely safe for you to feel your feelings and to have the experiences that you're having. With your twin flame, the only reason you will have hurt or pain come up is because it's coming up to be healed and then to leave you forever. So you will never ever have to go through that pain again once you've healed it. That's why, the twin flame journey is so worth it, because you are literally healing from these upsets that you have probably had your entire life for lifetimes, and you can now heal it and root it out so that you can be with your twin flame in love, in peace, and in harmony. You don't have to have these painful experiences in romantic relationships anymore. So yeah, that's basically one of the common reasons why people numb out, is just because they've been really hurt and they feel like it's not safe to feel. But that's not true. That's just a belief from ego. Your feelings don't hurt you. Love cannot hurt you. Love is safe, and love is actually what heals you. Love is really powerful. And when you know that, you can actually move forward and experience the deep relief of healing and loving yourself where you've maybe never loved yourself before. So I wanted to add that numbness is actually just a feeling that needs to be felt. And once you felt through it and loved it, you can also release the numbness and then just choose to feel the feelings that are underneath. All you need to do here is just to choose to feel your feelings. You don't have to do anything other than that. You choose to feel your feelings, and you will naturally be guided into your union. Okay, number 4 is you are not prioritizing your relationship with God and yourself. So this could look like you are putting your twin flame on a pedestal. You're putting them first, even before yourself. And what happens when we do that is that our twin flames, being our perfect mirror, our divine mirror, will reflect this back to us by not putting us first, right? They're going to put maybe a third party, ahead of you, or they're going to focus on other things in their life and just ignore you. So they're not doing that because they want to hurt you. They're doing that because they're showing you that there's a part of your consciousness where you are not being with yourself. Maybe you're afraid of going deeper into love with yourself here. So your twin flame has to mirror that to you, like, hey, you're only focusing on me, but you're supposed to be focusing on yourself and God. So I'm gonna go and focus on something else because I have no other choice but to mirror that to you. And if this is you, then it's okay to have that experience, but you can heal it. And you heal it by cultivating a relationship with God, with yourself. It can be so many ways. Like doing the mirror exercise is what we always recommend to healing your blocks, but also cultivate a loving relationship with yourself and with God. Get to know yourself. Your twin flame is a reflection of your relationship with God. So if you are ignoring yourself or ignoring God, your twin flame will be ignoring you as well. Well, yeah, just to give you some examples, like you can take yourself out on a date and just go do that fun thing that you want to do with your twin flame. You can do things that bring you joy, even if it's as simple as reading a book, out in the backyard, or making yourself a cup of tea in the morning and just spending time with yourself. Yeah, just cultivate that closeness to God within you, and the more that you do it, the easier it'll get, and you will attract your twin flame naturally when you do that, because your twin flame only recognizes the divine you, right? They don't recognize the you that's separate and feels unworthy of love or is hurt or in pain. I mean, they have compassion for you too when you're hurting, but your twin flame recognizes the divine you, the you that is empowered and loving herself. So just do more of those things that bring you joy in your heart, and you will see that things will shift. Okay, so I also have I'm going to be pulling one card to see what your next step is on your twin flame journey, what your message is here. So the message is, trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? So I really feel like this is calling you to trust the path, trust the journey. You know, as long as you're taking the steps forward that you're being shown, you will arrive at your union. Like, there's literally a path that's carved out for you, and this is your union and your harmonious union. And as long as you're taking the steps forward, you're gonna make it. You're gonna arrive. It just requires you to trust and have faith. Okay? All right, so that's it for today's video. I hope that you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.